What's going on, everyone? It's Friday night, guys. 7 p.m. Well, shortly after 7, you know. Alright, let's stop that there. So, guys, today we are continuing with our NHL play-in predictions. So let's take a look at where we're at right now. So yesterday we simmed 3 games. We did Penguins, Canadiens, Oilers, Blackhawks, Hurricanes, and Rangers. Today we're at least going to be doing Predators and Coyotes, and then the Islanders and Panthers at the very least. We could go 3, but that depends on participation in the chat. So let's go ahead and get this. Let's go ahead and get this party started, guys. So we're going to start with Coyotes and Predators. Game 1, and again, these series, this play-in round series, they're all a best of 5.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Samolsky. All right, we're just moments away here. Where's your scout cam going tonight?
I'm going to look and see who gets their star players involved in the game earliest, who's going to be able to carry the matchup, and which coach feels like he's playing chase most of the night.
Two teams hungry for 2 points, and we are ready to drop the puck.
All right, here we go. Game 1 for tonight. Looked like almost a penalty there. Oh, wow. What a slap shot.
Slides the puck across to Granlund. Nashville's got into the offensive zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And now he tries to get it across to Johansson. And that's picked off. Into the offensive end now. From against the wall.
All right, so apparently they let anyone in the in this play-in round, because crap, the Coyotes, the heck, they weren't even sniffing playoffs. They weren't even sniffing playoffs, so even they get a chance. So let's see how Arizona's going to do here.
The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Passes the puck over to Duchesne. Nashville's got the puck along the wall.
All right, so Nashville pushing just a little back and forth to start this game so far. Not much to be said about either team just yet. I would laugh if Arizona somehow won this series. That would crack me up. Oh! Wow, nice defense there by Nashville to get that out. Oh, Arizona with the steal. Oh, nice slap shot. Interesting. Oh, look at that. Oh, how was there not a penalty? Choose goal! Arizona strikes first. Dang. That was the rebound opportunity. That almost always goes in. That almost always goes in, guys. We all love rebounds in this stream, this broadcast, this channel.
So much time left, but it just feels better to play with the lead, and they must be pretty happy to score that quickly.
Nashville's got the puck against the boards.
All right, so Nashville behind right up. Oh, what a save. Nice glove save there by Arizona.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point.
So I had something interesting happen tonight. Oh my goodness, he missed the opportunity for the one-timer there. Dang, Arizona playing rough right now.
Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Pass right on the doorstep, and they can't convert on the play.
Guys, if you're new here and you're watching, just say hi. Say what's up, man. I won't bite, I promise. Say what's up, Baker Soft. Let's go, bruh. Oh, penalty, yes. Delayed penalty against Nashville. So Arizona empties the net. See what happens here, and one-timer, and Oh, Arizona still has possession. Oh, you should have passed it up, dude. You would have had a goal so easily. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, my goodness, this game. Seriously? Seriously? Come on, man. Arizona that was terrible puck possession. I mean, they had an opportunity to make something happen there, but they just kind of gave up, it looked like. They just kind of were like, nah, I'm not interested in this anymore. All right, so Nashville clears it. Oh my gosh, Arizona better be careful there. You're on the power play. I mean, you might as well make use of this. Already got a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Shoots! Oh, what a save by Nashville. Oh, wait, what the heck? It looked like his own offensive player like poked it away or something. That was a little weird.
From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play.
Chester, stop. What the heck was that? Oh my God. How do you almost go offsides on a power play? You have extra men on the ice, an extra man. Come on. Arizona, your power play unit sucks.
Takes it across the blue line.
Oh, let's see. Shoots and glove save.
He worked hard to find the puck, but it's also because he's in great position.
Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. 1-0 to score. Off the trot, he ties up his opponent. Can't maintain possession. Smith's back out onto the ice as we are back to even strength here.
Sometimes you go on the ice with the best of intentions, and it goes all wrong right away. That's how I characterize that power play.
Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone. Arizona still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Johansson's won the draw here in the neutral zone. And now it's over to Granlund. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play.
Sorry, I'm replying to a work email. All right, so let's see. So Nashville killed the power play. Arizona, man. Oh, God, an own goal. Oh my God. That is just sad. Dude, come on. Arizona, see, this is why you didn't make the playoffs for real. Really? Really? Come on, dude. What the hell was that crap? Just absolute garbage. Absolute garbage.
Duchesne's won the draw here in the open ice. Let's one go. Off the mark.
Goaltender's in good shape. There's not much room at all there, and he ends up shooting it wide.
Moves it to Hinostroza and makes the save. And now it's grabbed by Hinostroza. Moves it quickly over to Yolmerson. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. That goes off the twing.
And he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Quick pass to Yarncroke. And makes the routine save. Arizona's gained possession along the boards.
Let's see. So Nashville didn't really score. I mean, obviously they got the goal, but they didn't do anything to really, mount that offense themselves. So, knocked him off his feet there. All right, they got a 3-on-2 temporarily. Here comes the cavalry, though. Shoots! Oh, what a save! Kick save, pad save. Labushkin. Shoot it! Oh, you took too long to shoot that. Shoots and saved. Good save there.
In the final moments of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
And another glove save.
He's on it. Good chance, but he's able to glove that shot.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Quick feed to Soderberg. Soderberg's picking up steam. Here's a short pass to Labushkin. On the doorstep, and that's stopped by Rene. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. From one point man to another. Swing and a miss. The Coyotes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a chance.
Is there going to shoot? Oh, glove save. Oh! Wow, what a terrible. Oh, that was high. What a terrible decision to throw that out. Like, why would you even do that?
As the first period comes to an end, this one's still a dead heat. 1-1 is where we sit.
Hey fans, we have a car on the east lot with its lights on. FSV 4494. If you don't know your license plate, it's a blue sedan.
Second period still to come. We'll take a quick pause and be right back with more action.
All right, guys, so we're going to period 2. So we got a tie game 1-1. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted. I shouldn't be looking at work emails, but for some reason, you know, work is a way to distract me from life sometimes. So I've been sort of using it that way to some extent.
Rene's carried the ball in that first period, James. I think pretty easy to see he's the main reason this game is tied. Here's a shot.
Shoots and glove saved by Nashville. So hopefully everyone's Friday is going well.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Hall's the victim of a slash, and the official caught that. We got a penalty coming up. And the stick
Oh, Nashville going on. Oh, no, Arizona going on another power play. Oh, my God, the dude just got train tracked. Jesus. Jesus.
Here. Forsberg's stick work will land him 2 minutes for slashing.
Once he puts up his little token argument here, he's going to circle around a bit and try and regroup here as he goes to the penalty box.
Were you a haggler?
Always. You never think it's the right call.
And they'll roll the power
gosh,
play
it's
unit right back
Prestizzle.
out.
The power play can be so frustrating when you get an opportunity.
What's
and
up,
it doesn't
butthead?
go well, you start to press pretty quickly into it. Now's the time to relax, readjust, and attack again.
Takes it right in the chest. And the referee has blown his whistle, bringing a stop to the play.
He's blown his whistle. I'm alright, dude. How about you? Oh, it's Buddy. What's up, Buddy? How's it going, dude?
Yarncroke's clipped with that high stick.
Oh, my gosh. Now Nashville with the... Oh, Arizona with a penalty. So now
Keller's being set off
4-on-4 going on here right now.
When he goes to finish that check, if he can keep his stick down a
So,
little
Preston,
bit
did you get my... I send you a
this is a
Snapchat.
high-sticking penalty.
And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4.
So,
on the ice.
I was
I love how 4-on-4 play is
taking my
evolved.
lawnmower
It
and
used to be
stuff
race
to the
up the fence and
backyard
shoot the puck. Now
to go
teams and
do some
players are way more comfortable holding the
grass
puck
cutting in the
and
garden
winning
area,
the
and
well.
the lady neighbor who just moved in. So like I waved her in the past, like one time, last time we made eye contact, like I waved at her, and she waved back. Then today, she kind of like flagged me down in a sense. It was like, and so then we walked up, and then we started having a conversation,
Kessel's
which was
got the puck.
interesting.
Sends the pass over.
Oh, goal! Arizona taking the 2-1 lead over Nashville. What a play. Top shelf that over his right shoulder, or left shoulder, my bad. What a shot. Oh, what the heck? Who was that dude who fell down at the end? I think he tripped over his own goalie or something. Yeah, he did. I think he tripped over his own goalie. What the hell?
Arizona's offense has come alive. You might say someone figured out how to use the control.
But,
of it.
yeah, it'll be interesting, buddy. We'll see, man. See how it works out.
And it's a quick pass to Smith. Receives the pass.
I just can't believe just about anybody could get in these playoffs, basically, though. Because, I mean, shit, Arizona's in here, and they weren't even sniffing playoffs. All right, so Nashville's on their power play for another 15 seconds here. Oh, pass back. They lose control of the puck, and that's going to end the power play for Nashville. Damn, what a way to end that. What a way to lose that power play opportunity. You know, even though it was limited. But so I was talking to this girl, and then she was like literally within the first minute, all I said was, "Oh, off the post, he wraps back around." She was just like, "Hi," and I was like, "Hi." So then I took off my glasses because I had my yard glasses on. I took off my glasses. She goes, "Oh, you're handsome." I'm just like I was like, "Oh, well, thank you." Like that was like literally the first thing, like one of the first things she said. She's like, "Oh, you're handsome," and I was like, "Okay, thank you." And she was like, "Oh, don't look at me. Like I'm not like." She's like, "I usually look better than this, but like I'm just kind of like, you know, chilling out or whatever." And I was just like, I wasn't even like thinking that. But it was kind of weird. Like she was like in my face about like she's pretty blunt. So let's just put it that way. So that was like literally how the conversation opened up. I was like thinking like, oh my god, that dude just got wrecked.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's 2-1.
But then she was talking to me about her dogs, and she's like, she said that she just moved here. She's like, I used to live 3 hours away from here. She's like, I just moved here. I guess she's getting a divorce or something. I don't know. But she like works. She's like a mortician or some crap like that. She said she works in a morgue. She deals with dead bodies. I'm like, what the heck? Like that is the first time I've ever met anyone in this lifetime that's dealt with corpses.
They've done just that, and they lead as a result.
But and then she was telling me about how she's like, well, she's like, you know, my lawnmower. She's like, I would cut my grass, but my lawnmower's broke. And I was supposed to have someone coming over tomorrow. She's like, I'm just telling you this stuff because I don't want you to think I'm like the white trash of the neighborhood or something. I'm like, I didn't think anything. It's just like, she was just going on. She's like, yeah, I like to go to the bar and drink. And she's like, I'm glad I moved up here because I wanted to move where I didn't know anyone. Well, I'm not trying to hook up with her or anything, dude. Like, she just flagged me down and was talking, and you know, it was good to have someone just to like talk to. I didn't start going on about like, hey, technically I have a girlfriend. I don't know if she's alive anymore, but I'm assuming she is. I just haven't talked to her for 3 weeks. And another save. So, you know, I haven't really, you know, we didn't really get into that conversation. We just spent like, you know, probably like a half hour chatting. But she was asking me, she's like, oh, who takes care of, like, she's like, are these like your shrubs or whatever? I'm like, all I know is the lady who used to live there before, she used to take care of them. So she's like, both sides? I'm like, yeah, she just had them do the whole thing. And I'm like, so I don't really know necessarily about whose property it technically is or isn't. I'm like, I just know she took care of it. So she's like, okay. So I just kind of like, all right. But yeah, I was gonna actually, like, I was thinking about it, not inviting her into my house, but I was actually thinking about inviting her over just to say, hey, you know, if you want to come like hang out some night or something like that, like in the backyard, have a fire or have a drink or something like that. But I don't really know, man. I'm kind of like sketchy with that. But I mean, it would be someone to talk to that like is here, you know, at the very least. But she's, I don't know, man. Like, you know, just based on looks alone, she's kind of sketchy, dude. Like, she, like, first off, she's got all this stuff in her face. She's got like all these piercings and shit, which I'm not really like. That's not really my thing. But you know, but like, but she also had like what looked like cuts all over her arm. Like, I'm like thinking, like, do you like cut yourself or some shit? Oh no, they got the man advantage! What a save! A one-on-one with the goalie, and the goalie makes the save, keeping Nashville out of it. So still a 2-1 lead in favor of Arizona. Oh, and the puck stolen at the last second there. Nashville gets it back. But, you know, I don't know, man. Like, because again, like, I have not given up on Natasha. I'm not going to give up on Natasha until I know she's dead. Or like she says like, hey, like, you know, I'm ignoring you for a reason, or maybe, you know, maybe like a year goes by and she never responds to me or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the threshold is, but you know, I'm just trying to keep in mind that she could be sick or something could like legitimately be wrong, and I'm not gonna just like, abandon her because, you know, we had a lot of good stuff going on, and I would not want to lose that if she was, you know, really ends up being fine. So, so I'm not trying to abandon that. But like I said, it's just more or less good to have someone here to talk to. And a glove save. All right, so we're almost at the end of period 2. And Arizona still has that 2-1 lead. Now remember, so Nashville's only goal came on an own goal by Arizona.
Here in the late stages of this second period. Turris has won the faceoff. Moves the puck. And he slides it quickly to Weber. Here's a blast.
Oh, what a shot, but saved by Arizona goalie. But actually, when I missed out on the opportunity to tell her that I would let her borrow my lawnmower if she needed it, because she said that someone was supposed to be coming over to fix her lawnmower tomorrow, and I should have said, like, I wasn't really thinking about it right that moment. I was like, damn it, I should have told her she could borrow my lawnmower. I mean, that's not an issue. I could always wipe it down afterwards, you know, COVID and all. But yeah, dude, she looked like she had cuts and shit all up on her arm, so it's kind of like, you know, probably the first thing I'd ask her if she came over would be like to have a fight or something like that. I'd be like, so what's the deal with your arm? Like, you know, I don't, but it's kind of like, wouldn't that be like kind of invasive? I don't know. I mean, she knows I'm divorced. She knows, like, I don't know. I'm assuming they're not made up cuts or anything like that. It looked like literally she just had a shit ton of them. They were all really close together, and they were on both sides of her arms, dude. It was, and they looked fresh, at least in my opinion. Again, maybe they're tattoos or something. I don't know. Like, it just, they're red. Like they looked like they were bleeding. Oh, what's up, JJ? How's it going, dude? All right, so we're in a period 3 here, guys. Nashville down 2-1. This viewer count on this thing is so weird. It doesn't make any sense. Now it tells me there's one person watching. But if there's 2 people here, how's there one person watching? Oh, nice save. She may be a cutter, but don't judge too quick. Well, shit, dude. Like, that's kind of scary. I mean, like I said, I guess the interesting part to me was, oh, then she was like, oh, so how old are you? Like 36? Something like that. I'm like, I'm 39. She goes, oh, I'm 38. She's like, you're about my age. And it's like, oh, God, like, literally, that was like the first couple of things that we talked about. It's like, girl, I'm not trying to like hook up with someone. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm already hooked up, technically speaking. I didn't say that, but, you know, that's what I was thinking. You know, I'm just kind of like, I wasn't trying to be like, I wasn't trying to like lead her on or anything, but I was trying to be like neighborly and be nice and not like be rude. And then she's like, oh, I see why you didn't like talk. Cause she was like, oh, she's like, what do you do for work? I'm like, I'm in IT. She's like, oh, she's like, so you don't normally like have a lot of that human interaction. Like, little do you know, I live stream on YouTube and Twitch. And I make YouTube videos and stuff. You don't know all that now, do you, woman?
Arizona's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and
but yeah, that was the one thing that kind of freaked me out, was that, and I'm like, just,
nice job by the winger to steal the puck.
Like, just wow.
Slides it on over to Arvidsson. Great positioning by the defender. Shot,
and oh, and they knocked the net loose. So JJ, what are you doing, man? JJ, do you seriously leave, bro?
The Coyotes have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Off the trot, he ties up his opponent.
And then I told her, she's like, well, are you doing anything with your garden or whatever? I'm like, yeah, I'm actually getting ready to do something with it right now. And then she's like, sure you are. Like, it was really weird. Like, I'm telling you I am. She was like, yeah, sure you are. Okay. Like, I don't know, like, did she think I just went back there just so I could go see her or something? Like, I'm not, like, I'm just like, what are you thinking, woman? Like, I'm like, I'm literally telling you, my sole purpose for coming back here was to take care of my garden. I just thought it was funny that she was just like, oh, don't look at me too closely, because, you know, I look better than this normally or something. I just thought that was funny. And then she showed me her little dog. She had these dogs, and just one was like, tiny. It would like literally fit in like the palm of your hand almost. I mean, it was slightly bigger than that, but this thing was really tiny, and the thing was like walking through the grass, and the grass was so tall. I'm like, you're gonna get lost in the grass, dog. This thing was like so small. She's like, yeah, he will. Then her other dog came up and smelled my hand, and then he started barking. And I was like, it's all right, he smells Peyton. And she goes, oh, Peyton, like as in Peyton, named after Peyton Manning? And I'm like, that's exactly who she's named after. And she's like, wow, what team did he play for again? She's like, don't tell me. And she's like, the Saints? And I'm like, no. She goes, New Orleans? I'm like, that's the Saints. And she's like, oh. I'm just like. So then she asked, and I was like, she's like, well, which teams did he play for again? I'm like, well, he played for Denver, but before that, Indy. And I'm like, so the Colts and the Broncos. She's like, oh, the Broncos. Yeah, that's right. That was the one. And then she goes, yeah, she's like, I'm a Steelers fan. I'm like, God damn it. No. What's up, Dennis? How's it going, dude? I'm like, damn it. She told me she's a Steelers fan. She's like, I just like the color of bumblebees or something. So I like the black and yellow because of that or something. I'm just like, whatever. Like, I didn't tell her I was a Browns fan. I didn't really get into all that stuff. That was basically where I was like, okay, trying to terminate this conversation. Hey, what's up, Donovan? How's it going, dude? I'm like, okay, time to terminate this conversation, bruh. She's a Steelers fan. Although, remember, Natasha's a Steelers fan, too, so... And, you know, we've worked out pretty good so far, so, you know.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
On the attack along the boards.
But yeah, what's up with these freaking Steelers fans, man? And then she was asking me about the neighborhood, and she said, oh, like the people next to me live here for 2 years. The one next to them have only been here for like 6 months. So she seems like she's definitely a talker, a congregator. Oh my God, that dude just got sandwiched like a mofo. All right, so Nashville's got less than half a period to try to tie this game up. Remember, their only goal came from an own goal from Arizona, so it wasn't even like they did anything good to get that goal. They didn't even work for it. Arizona, the guy tripped over his goalie, and then the puck went in their goal, their net. It was sad. Oh, what a save. Baker surrounded by Steelers. I know, dude. Like, what is it with me surrounding myself with women that are Steelers fans, especially, too, right? So there's 2 girls I know that are Steelers fans. And both, well, see, one was very blunt about trying to hit on me, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess by immediately saying, ooh, you're handsome, like, as like one of the first things you say to me when you first see me, like the first time you have a conversation with me, like, okay. Come on, play some defense. Oh, what a glove save. Oh my God, almost. Whew. I didn't want to see another own goal. She's probably the girl that gossips about people in the neighborhood. You know, I don't know. I mean, who knows? You know, really the only thing to know is like, okay, well, why are you getting a divorce to begin with or whatever? Because she's like, I'm going through something like that, so I'm not really sure what the deal is. So she moved. I think she probably moved up here from like Cincinnati or something, or maybe like Dayton, because she's like, I live 3 hours away. So I mean, she could be in Pittsburgh for all I know too. I mean, she could have moved here from Pennsylvania. She didn't say she moved here from Ohio necessarily. She just said I moved from 3 hours away from here, where I would be around people I don't know. So maybe she ruined her life wherever the hell she was at. Somehow, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she moved with some dude, and that was like everyone she knew, or maybe his friends or something. You know, who knows? Again, like, if I ever talk to her again and like have like just a general casual conversation, then you know I could learn more. But that was my day. So then after that, then I went to Home Depot because I bought 3 bags of garden soil and then 3 bags of manure to mix in. So and then I bought some tomato plants to plant this weekend. So tomorrow I'm gonna plant my tomato plants and plant all my, well, everything but my watermelon seeds, guys. So apparently, just so you guys are aware, UPS is trash when it comes to their desire to do their job. Let's just say that's the way I look at it. I guess it's and Arizona on the power play for the last 2 minutes, possibly. Nashville did not need that. Now they're shorthanded for the rest of the game, and they're down by 1. So yeah, so basically I went to UPS is trash in general. You know, and that's why I like when Amazon delivers their own packages. But in this case, for whatever reason, the package I got from Amazon came through UPS. And then for any of you who don't know, like yesterday I went to UPS because I had to go to the UPS store because they tried to drop off my package and I didn't sign for it. For some reason, they asked me to sign for my watermelon seeds. I have no idea why in this lifetime I would be required to sign for watermelon seeds. I really don't know why whoever shipped that did that. But either way, it said that the UPS website, UPS tracking website, said it was at their store at noon yesterday and that someone signed for it. So then yesterday I went there at 5 o'clock to go get it. And then they were like, no, it's not here. And they were like, well, who's the shipper? I'm like, well, I bought it from Amazon. And they were like, okay, well, they were like, Amazon sometimes they just come here and drop off packages. And, let's see. All right, so Nashville's got an empty net to even this thing up. But remember, Arizona's on the power play. Oh, the dude just got drilled in the side. Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt. Down goes Nashville. Down goes Nashville. In front. Oh, what a huge save by Arizona. That was a huge save. They must be rare exotic watermelons. Yeah, they produce like beanstalks and crap. But like, so they just said, they were like, well, your package isn't here. And I'm like, but it says it's here. And they're like, she's like, no, like Amazon, like they'll say it's there. She's like, trust me. She's like, we get this all the time. Empty netter, goal for Arizona. So that's the game. Arizona taking game 1 in Nashville, guys. Taking game 1 in Nashville. Interesting. Wouldn't it be interesting and sad if Arizona sweeps Nashville? that would be funny as hell. I kind of laugh about that. But yeah, so they turned me away yesterday saying, okay, you know, they were like, oh, people call, like ever since all this stuff started, like people call all the time, they're looking for their packages because Amazon said they're here, but then they're not here, and all this. She gave me all excuses in the world. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. She's like, so come back tomorrow. All right, defenders standing in front of the net, trying to stop them from trying to shoot, and 2-1, and that is the game. Well, no, hold on. So it's not Amazon's fault, because then I called them today, and I said, well, I asked if my package was there again. I didn't give them any pretext, you know, as to what happened yesterday. I was just like, okay, today's a new day. It's probably someone new there or whatever. So I asked, hey, where's my package at? They're like, what's your last name? I said, Baker. They're like, no, we don't have a package here to address anyone with that last name. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, your website, the UPS website says it's there. Just don't blame the driver. Well, here's the thing. I mean, I kind of do to some extent. I mean, I blame UPS in general for it, right? I blame UPS in general for it because you know, their thing that she explained to me was, all right, so Arizona, again, they take the 1-game lead in the play-in round, and we're going to move over to the Islanders and Panthers. So the Islanders are the home team in this one. But, you know, the excuse, so I called back today, and again, so, like, they said they have the package. I told her, I see it on your website that it says the package was delivered yesterday to your store. It gives the exact address and location. And she was like, we don't have it. And then she was like, well, maybe call back tomorrow. And I'm like, and I'm just like, okay, I'm trying to be nice and courteous, but it's like, I'm not just letting you off the hook every time I call back and you just say like, no, I don't have your package, when your website, UPS website says the package is there. So then she's like, well, who shipped it? I said, well, I'm like, it came from Amazon, but I'm like, I bought it from Amazon, and Oh, Florida. Sorry. There we go. It came from Amazon, so we went through all that crap again. They're like, well, but Amazon, they just come dump stuff on our desk, and they just dump a bunch of packages, and then they just leave, and they're saying all this crap, and it's like, okay, I mean, obviously they're frustrated about what's going on too. So their manager they probably need to talk to their boss or something, but maybe he's just like, what do you want me to do? Probably. What do you want me to do? Hang on, let's do bets. We can do bets for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and edit bets. Let me put it back on this real quick. So the only bad thing about let's see, Panthers. All right, so let's go ahead and do 2-minute bets, guys. So here we go. 2-minute bets. You should see in the chat here in a second. There you go. So guys, see the commands. You can use !bet space, the word Panthers space, and the number of gold dragons you want to bet. Or you can do the same for the Islanders if you want to bet on the Islanders. That is the one advantage of the new bot that I've got, or the different bot that I have. So you actually put in the team name instead of just a number. So at least that way it's more clear who you're betting on specifically. But yeah, so again, like they so ladies like asking me these questions, and then she hands me the phone. She's like, sir, I don't know what to tell you. And then so she put someone else on the phone, and it was definitely the same lady that was there yesterday, this older lady that was there who seemed to be the one in charge of the store. And she's like, she's already told you, like, you don't have your package. I don't know. I can't just make it appear or something like that. And I'm like, look, I'm just telling you that your own website says that it's there. I'm like, I don't know. And I said, look, it's a small package, probably, because I told her, I'm like, there's watermelon seeds in there. And I'm like, I'm confused why I was even requested to sign for these damn things to begin with. But that's neither here nor there. I just said, like, look, I'm just looking for my package. Your website says it's there. She's like, oh, the UPS website says that? I'm like, yes, and it says someone signed for it at the store. And then she goes, well, she's like, so basically what happens is the driver pulls up to the store. He basically dumps a bunch of packages on us, and then he leaves. And then she's like, we don't have time, and we're not going to hold up our driver to check that every single package he says he dropped off actually got dropped off. And it's like, to me, that's where the alarms should start going off.
The Islanders are on the attack. Here's a shot. Great glove save.
So just do yeah, no use word in front of there. Oh, dude.
Won the draw, and that banks off a stick.
Here, what I can do actually is here, I'm gonna open it back up. Here, do it. You can try your bet again. Like, open it back up. That's the other neat thing about this bot, is I can open up bets without. Really, dude? Okay. Net use? Come on.
Here's an odd man rush, and now he tries to get it across to Yandel.
Oh, off a pad.
New York's gained possession along the boards. Sends a pass over.
Oh, shoots, goal! Panthers. Again, Panthers are the away team here.
He didn't waste any time. If he would have stopped that puck, the goalie would have had time to readjust.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. That's the one thing I like about this bot too, is I can reopen bets and not without having to like start betting over or clearing bets and stuff like that. It's like, it's really, there's this bot is more this chat bot on OBS or Streamlabs OBS is more flexible.
Silence this home crowd.
It's also a cloud bot. It's actually a cloud-based bot as well, which is pretty neat.
Everyone, fans and players, are back on their heels a bit.
Shot stopped by the goaltender.
Yeah. So, yeah, so, but I think that's the gap in their system. It's like, wait, you mean so, like, the guy just, like, drops off a bunch of crap, you don't even know what he's dropping off, and then you just assume that you got it all, and then you say, yeah, okay. So then the driver basically just says, like, whatever they do, select all, yes, they signed for it, okay, I'm done. Like, that's basically what they do. That's basically what the driver does, because the driver's the one apparently that says, yes, they dropped off all the packages. And she's like, we signed for them, but we don't even know what we're signing for. We're just signing for whatever he dropped off. And it's just like, really? It's like, you're responsible for making sure packages get from A to B. It's like, that's a gap in your process there, buddy.
And there's the save.
And she's like, this happens all the time. And this is like, well, if it happens all the time, well, you should probably, you know, maybe say something about it. Like, hey, maybe the driver should be held accountable for stuff that she's like, and then she's like, yeah, your package. Do we want to talk about gaps in processes? Only if they have nothing to do with work, sure.
New York's on the attack. Letty's going to play it to the corner. Puts it on net. Gets in front of it.
And a glove save by the Florida goalie. But, yeah, so it was, you know, that was, I don't know, it's just unpleasant to hear them save that. Like, that made me even more mad because it's just like, look, I'm trying to be composed and I realize I can't just make something happen, but it's like, I was just trying to see, like, I'm trying to push them a little bit to see, like, what can you do? Is there anyone else you can call? And she even told me at one point, she goes, well, oh, New York going on the power play. She was like, well, you could call UPS directly, but she's like, they're just going to tell you the same thing. And it's like, really? Like, okay, well, wow, that's great customer service here. Like, maybe we can contact the driver. Who's the driver that dropped it off? Huh, what a novel concept. Can't you get a hold of that driver and say, hey, can you check your truck to find out if you maybe a wedge between your seats somewhere or some shit like that? You know, it's kind of like, is there a little bit more you could try to do rather than just say, well, sucks to be you. I guess I can't find your package. She's like, your package could be sitting in some other, like, UPS store somewhere for all I know. It's like, okay, well, geez, that gives me a very comforting feeling. You know what? I need to do what I do every time I end up in a situation like this. Twitter. And no icing there. Wow, okay. I need to go to Twitter because that's usually when those big companies actually reply. When you call them out on social media, then they tend to care because then the public knows. I should have recorded the call. I should just do that going forward anytime I call these companies. It's like, this call is being recorded for customer service or for future purposes, for training purposes. The training purposes be after I report you for terrible service. Oh, goal! Just kidding. All right, another power play for New York now. Hey, what's up, self-gratification? Right. What's up, Chris? How's it going, dude?
I think when you impede a player like this, they should call the hooking penalty every time.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out
so
again.
the lady behind me also asked me today. She's like, I was planning on putting up a garden. Do you think I should do that? And I'm like, well, she's like, 'cause do you think the deer are gonna mess with it? And she was like, I wasn't planning on making my fence as tall as yours. And I'm like, well, if it's a smaller area, then it might be all right. If it's reasonably small, then they might not jump in there because they might feel like they're going to get trapped in there. But I said, if you make it too wide, then they'll probably just jump your fence. And she's like, oh, okay. So then she's like, do you think I should just do one, wait a year or something and see how they act? And I was like, yeah, probably. I'm like, or just make sure it's 6 feet like mine, and they're not going to jump that crap. They don't jump in mine right now. The only time they ever get in my garden is if I leave the doors open, and then they especially love it when the grass is tall in there, because then they just go and lay in there like it's a little spot for them. And she's like, yeah, I see all those deer always in your yard. Oh, imagine if that went in. She's like, I always see the deer in your yard. I'm like, yeah, I like it. It's fine. I'm like, I love the nature of it. I'm like, just be careful. They might leave you little presents in your backyard.
goodness, their penalty killers have done a nice
Then she
job
asked me
tonight.
why her. She also asked me why her house is facing the front of her house is facing the backyard. And I said, well, guess what? I actually happen to probably know the answer to that, because her house, her address is between mine. Oh man, one-timer opportunity missed,
He's trying to be too perfect with that.
and another save.
Sometimes you get it on there and it'll go right through the goalie.
So she
Here they are on the attack. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
New York
her house number is between mine and the neighbor's house next to me, but she lives technically off of a different street. But basically, I told her, I said, actually, I'm like, glad you asked, because the driveway that leads to my house used to be an actual road that went around the back to that her house back there, and then they changed it at some point where they basically just kind of covered over it with grass, and that became the next door neighbor's yard. Oh my God, another power play for New York. Jeez Louise, man. Chris, well, you had some, you know what, didn't you? You had some watch time on YouTube,
For the official to make it all.
right? I'm pretty sure. Did you have the same account name on YouTube?
Another special teams opportunity for
I think
both
you were
sides.
just, yeah, I
The
think you were
man
Rebels on
advantage unit
YouTube
is
as well,
back to
right?
work again. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Battling for it along the boards. Moves it to Barkov. A chance to clear. Cross the blue line, and they'll get that much-needed change, Ray.
Yeah, they've got to get guys off the ice. They look tired. Now you can get a fresh group on the ice.
Blocked in traffic. From point blank.
Oh, what a save.
Off the blocker.
Dang. All right, hang on. Let me see.
Here in the dying moments of this period,
Oh,
we've got a 1-0 hockey
sorry, I
game
can't. Oh,
thus
actually, I
far.
can do this.
Nelson's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that.
Oh, there we
Comes
go.
up with the stop.
Oh, I can actually search.
New York still trailing here in this opening period despite excellent scoring opportunities in the offensive
You think it was
zone.
under your real name? Oh.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Big on that last opportunity.
I have Chris Taylor, and then I have
New
like
York's down, but not
some
out.
Christians, and then I have a
They just
Christopher or
haven't
something or
capitalized.
another. I don't think it's that one there, but that's a different one.
Off the trot, he ties up his opponent. And manages to clear the zone. Taves moves it ahead. And now it's over to Beauvillier. Sends it over.
That's you, Chris
Picking up
Taylor?
some steam at
Okay.
center ice. The Islanders run out of time on the man advantage.
Shoot! Oh, and
Back to
kick
even
pad
strength.
saved.
Immediately, this becomes really
Yeah,
frustrating.
I figured.
But as they go back to the bench, the power play will look at that and say, we did a lot of good things. We do that again the next time, we're going to score.
New York's looking to break out of their own end.
Oh, that's
New
weird.
York's
Their
got a hold
their
of it
search
along
thing is
the
a little
wall.
weird.
Dumps it into the ozone. Grabbed along the boards by Yandel. Backhander in
Uh,
front. Big time stick save.
How do I reset this thing? What the hell just happened? It's kept the filter.
New York's
Oh, there
down
we go.
despite numerous scoring opportunities here late in the first. Nelson's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Move to the middle, and that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled.
Oh, I'm kind of dumb. Okay, there
That's
we
all
go.
she wrote on the first period of play as the horn sounds. Just a lone goal is the difference so far as we conclude the first frame.
Oh, you didn't even really. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, you had a couple hours at least.
And as both teams head to their respective rooms,
Loyalty.
more periods still to come. We're looking forward to it here on EA Sports.
180, because it's minutes. Yeah. Wait, no. 170. And then you have 45. All right, there you go.
Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway.
All right. Well, I updated your. I actually carried over your hours just real quick in your Gold Dragons. Islanders had 16 shots. Yeah, dude. There was they had a lot of shots, man. Just the first period. But no goals to show for, man. But they also had like 3 power plays in the first period as well, though. Oh my God, that's how they had all those shots. They had 3 power plays. So still, yeah, 3 power plays, 16 shots, and no goals. Like, how sad is that? Oh snap! Look at that, dude. Chris is a baller now, Preston. Look, he's almost catching up to you. He's on his way, on the road to 700. Sounds like someone you know at the bar. Wait, what? Oh, 16 shots, no goals. Oh, snap.
Really good positioning. Their sticks are in the right spot, and they've kept the game close.
Dodonov's got it along the wing.
Shoots and pad save.
And now he moves it to Strawman.
One-timer and glove save.
Another stop by the goaltender.
Bobrovsky's been on his game right since the puck hit the ice for the first time. No matter how much pressure he's been
You know,
under,
it's weird because it seems it always shows users in here, but then some people either they show up and they don't talk, but it seems like it always shows me a longer user list than it does people who talk or people that they seem to count as viewers. It's really weird. So I wonder what safety measures. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, we'll have to see. They have to submit the plan. I mean, it's going to be rough, dude. I'm telling you, they have to have something where it's like every time people get off a ride, they're going to have to, their staff's going to have to be trained to wipe down every single, like, set of bars. Or they're going to have to give you disposable gloves for every ride to put on that you have to wear. I mean, they have to have that. Then they have to have that lines can only be so long. People still have to maintain the distance, the 6 feet. Oh, what a glove save. Giants players, I know, right? They're just going to come down. Actually, you see what Giant Eagle does is they have those, you ever seen, like, those pump ones that you carry around? Like, if you're spraying something in your house or whatever. What the hell did I use that for? Like, if you're spraying bleach or some crap like that. You'll get one of those giant pump sprayers. I think they use that at Giant Eagle, and they just spray the carts with, like, they got that filled with freaking hand sanitizer. You went to go buy one for landscaping? Oh. Yeah, I was telling people earlier, I actually went to Home Depot tonight after I started doing some work in the garden again, and bought my 4 tomato plants. I bought some cow manure, and I bought some 3 bags of cow manure and 3 bags of garden soil to mix in with my. Oh! The goalie holds it. And you know the fertilizer, when you were telling me, when we were talking about the compost pile the other day, the fertilizer I have is 10-10-10. So I don't have 4-4-4, I have 10-10-10. 10-10-10 is what Todd asked me to get, or told me I should get the one time to help fertilize my garden. He said you just throw like mix a little bit of that in there. Oh, 12-12-12. So he told me to get 10-10-10, I think, and he said, you know, you just mix in a little. He said mix that a little bit, a tiny bit in that with your soil. Like at the beginning of the season, he's like, and that's all you really need to use. Otherwise, you just end up killing all your crops. But I don't think I used that last year. I think I used that. Well, actually, I didn't do a garden last year. I used that the year before, I believe. Oh, what? Okay, that was. Did you see that? He dove. And then he broke his stick diving. What the hell? How the hell does that happen? How do you break your stick like that? Depends on what you're growing. Well, I mean, tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchini, and then eventually watermelons. I was going to look for watermelon seeds at Home Depot, but I think what I may end up doing is just, I may just end up contacting the shipper and just saying, like, hey, the package got lost because UPS is retarded and can't find it. Need to check. See, dude, I don't see. That's the thing. I don't do all that. Like, I'm not like that. Like, I'm just like, dude, I try to make sure the soil is good, at least as good as it can be. But I don't really focus on like that much more other than like I need to just be consistent and better with watering it. and then I'm sure then it would be fine. Because the soil I have in most areas, it's already like really soft because it's something that has been used year after year, and I just kind of add a little bit more to it. Last year, or no, the year before, I didn't add like cow manure, but I felt like the time I had some of the best crops is when I added cow manure and some extra garden soil to it. So that's why I decided to buy some of that to mix in with it, and hopefully that should help things grow a lot better, or at least give it a chance to grow a lot better. Oh, turns it over in his own zone. Oh, and they turn it over. Oh, God. Come on, Arizona, or Florida. Sorry, I think Arizona. You like big melons? Oh, snap. Don't we all? One-timer. Oh! Oh, my gosh. What the hell was that?
Feeds it on over to Mayfield. Mayfield's got it on the offensive end. What a steal in his own end.
Oh, offsides. Broussard, come on, you should have known better, bruh. You should have known better. So I went to Giant Eagle tonight. So I went to Home Depot, came back, dropped off my stuff. Then I went to Giant Eagle. I got a case of Angry Orchard. I bought 2 bottles, 2 of the bigger bottles of the California or the Barefoot California Sweet Moscato wine. I bought, and then they had 7-Up. Or not 7-Up. They had the ginger ale. They had the lemonade ginger ale there, like full in stock, on sale, 3 for $12. So I bought 3 cases of that, and then I bought like some jerky. Like that was like the only food I bought was jerky. I went there for alcohol mainly, and then I'm like, well, while I'm here, let me check to see if they have some pop, and then I was like, yeah, we'll buy some jerky while I'm here. I need to find some place that has good jerky though that can sell it for cheap. Because I really love jerky, but man, jerky is so expensive. Oh, and Florida going on the power play after that trip and that Hollywood performance dive that guy just took there. Look at this. Look at this performance here. Oh, I give him applause. Golf clap for that trip. He deserves an award for that. So Florida on the power play, they're up 2-1, shoots and misses wide right. Shoots and save. Nice defense, and they managed. Oh, they didn't clear it completely though. They cleared it to the neutral zone. Not a great clear there by New York. Up the middle, shoots and saved by the goalie. Oh, geez, bad clears by New York, man. They're not buying themselves a whole lot of time and giving them chances to change. If they keep just dumping it in the neutral zone, that's their way of clearing it. Oh my God, what a terrible turnover there. All right, so they may have one more shot at goal here before their power play expires. Damn, look at that. Poked away again. Oh, where's the penalty, ref? He was holding them. I don't understand how that's never a penalty when they've got a guy tied up like that in front of the net. Shoots and glove saved by New York.
Well, Villier's made this part of his game. He levels his opponent here.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Feeds the puck to Boyle. And there's the wrap-up cue for period number 2. And after 40 minutes of play, it's 1-0.
So I may have got out of some additional audit work.
Don't go anywhere. The third period is
all right, guys. So Florida's still up 1-0 after 2. Let's see. So 20. Wow, look at that. Now the shots are basically even, man. 21-20 in favor of New York.
And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3.
But yeah, I don't understand this chat bot thingamajig that I have, because it's like people come in here. Like it shows users. Community Showcase was a user that was in here. another Twitch TV viewer was in here. But some of these people, like, these names have shown, like, for, like, days now. Like, the person's, like, sitting in here, or the bot thinks they're still sitting in here or something. But then they don't show as actual viewers on the stream, which is confusing to me. So I don't know if it's just their OBS client is just jacked or what. So it's never possible for me to know, like, who exactly is in chat.
And he slides it quickly to Beauvillier. Handles it again. Directs it on over to Barzal. Takes a bump but hangs on. Florida's got the puck along the boards.
New York turned it over, but they get it back.
Takes it across
Oh, New York 2-on-1. Oh, bad shot.
Quick pass to Barzal.
It's like the idea was right, but the execution was not there.
Carries it in. Move to the middle, and that's broken up with a stick in front. Puts it towards the
Oh, what a glove save. Oh, wait, that's right, Bob. Bob plays for Florida. I forgot about that. Ooh, actually, now that makes me want New York to win. F you, Bob. F you, Bob. F
but the goalie makes a save.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Good read by the winger as the two setters tie up. Here they come on the attack. Here's a shot. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck to his chest.
Damn, she's out there again, raking. She's putting stuff in her garden, so.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Tries to get it to Del Cole. Moves the puck along the half wall. Now a quick pass
Shoots.
to Mayfield. Brilliant save.
Pad save by Bob.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off
Oh,
the stick. Great read.
turned over twice.
Comes up with the stop.
All right, so New York's starting to, you know, it's starting to get down to crunch time here for them. They got just over half the period left to try to tie this game up. Possibly send it to OT or get the dub.
Have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. While the setters are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Centering pass in front and makes
Oh,
the
man.
routine save. Nice pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Puts it up front. Puts it
Shoots.
up net.
Bob
Denied by the defender.
saves.
Quick feed to Matrano.
Bob, you
And pokes the
bum.
puck loose
You
inside
bum,
the
Bob.
offensive
See,
end.
Florida shouldn't even be in the playoffs either. Remember, they didn't even make the. They weren't even on the.
Blocker save.
They weren't even like in the playoffs. Had the playoffs started, man. You know, F you, NHL. Terrible decision. Why even give Florida a chance? Only because of Bob.
The winger grabs the puck.
That's why they don't deserve it.
Barzal's got it across the line. And now he angles it across
And
the
shoots
line.
and
Nice save
saved
on the
by
defender's
Bob.
pad.
Oh God, he looks mad. He's chewing on a piece of glass.
New York's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway.
And no
New
icing.
York's got the puck.
I'm kind of surprised they ran back there so fast for that, because I'm pretty sure it could have been an icing. Oh, they just dump it in now.
Deep inside the offensive zone. Can't hang on after that hit.
Excuse me.
Everly's got it into offensive territory. Everly's going to play the puck behind
Oh,
the cage.
one-time opportunity. Oh, and Bob's in front of it with the save.
He's headed in one direction. He's got to react when the puck is deflected, but he still makes the save.
Well past the midway mark of this period, 1-0 the score. Hollis won a big draw in their own end. Moves the puck. Hollis swooping in on the attack and tries to make a diagonal pass to
So is the
Holla.
Morg chick
Takes
cute?
the shot. Glove save made by Varlamov.
Like I said, I mean, she's all right looking, I guess, but, you know, like I said, I just for me personally, I don't like. I'm not a big fan of people, of girls that have all those piercings and crap in their face. So like, remember I think you may remember, like if you looked on Live Me and you saw some of Natasha's old pics, she had like those piercings in her, like below her, like her lip or whatever. And she had some other piercings I thought in her face, but she doesn't do that anymore. And so I even told her that I'm just glad that you didn't have those piercings and stuff still, because I'm like that probably would have killed it for me, to be honest. And she's like, oh really? She's like, well, she said the only thing that she told me that she's like I would consider. She's like, the only other piercing I would consider getting would be like a belly button ring or something. I was like, that's hot though. I'm like, I'm fine with that. She's like, okay, good, because I'm like, that's sexy, man. Belly button rings are hot, especially chicks that get the ones that like dangle down and stuff. I'm like, oh, sexy, dude. But yeah, but yeah, she had all that stuff in her face. Like I said, I was like, again, like I wasn't really looking at her like that. I mean, she's cute. I mean, she don't look bad at all. She looks pretty fit. You know, she looks fit. I'll say that, which is good. She's not like some, you know.
Feeds it over to Green. Green's gonna play it against the half wall.
You know, and at least she's outside, like doing stuff in her yard and crap like that. So that's good. Like I said, man, the thing was just like her freaking, you know, those cuts, those things that look like cuts on her arm, man. Like I don't know what the hell that was. That was scary. Taking jabs. Wait, what? What do you mean I'm taking jabs? I'm not taking jabs at anything. I'm not trying to date you, man. And I'm not trying to date her either. Let's be clear. I'm just saying, like, again, like for me that's important, is like, you know, if you're trying to hook up with some girl, like for me it's important that they're fit. You know, they're physically fit. They're not afraid to get dirty a little bit, and I don't mean like that. You know, I mean like they can work in the garden. You know, they know how to use a lawnmower. You know, I'm not expecting them to know how to fix cars or, you know, do stuff like that. I'm just saying, like, at least know how to use a tool. And no, not me as the tool, but, you know, use a tool. But yeah.
Here in the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Good hit. Puck scooped up by Boychuk. Passes over to Barzell. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone.
Well, ... What do you mean, well? Well, what?
Nice defensive use of the stick there.
Shoots, and Bob with the save. Oh, pass in front of Bob. All right, the last 13 seconds left. Islanders with an empty net. Shoots. Oh, and he misses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You better shoot it. Oh my God. I'm not the tool. Exactly. Hey, you know what, man? Come on. I'm not the tool, bro.
It looked easy. Even the most difficult shots for him, he handled with such confidence.
And that'll do it from ringside, everyone. For Ray Ferraro.
So Mike wants me to make a, so I see Mike's thing. Mike says, I want you to make a video that you publish to YouTube that says, hey, I'm live on Twitch, because my Twitch isn't working right. And I'm not sure how your Twitch doesn't work right. The only time that Twitch would not send me notifications is when I was not actually using the app. So, you know, like, there's that. But anyways, all right, so Florida ends up winning this game and taking that 1-0 lead on the play-in round. So, yeah. Or he's not following you? Well, yeah, there's that. No, he is. Unless he accidentally unfollowed me. He followed me 2 days ago. Or, you know, intentionally unfollowed me, potentially, right? So, but he followed me 2 days ago, according to my alert. So, there we go. All right, well, I think that's actually all the games I'm going to do for the night. So I can do some more. It's still light outside, so I can do some more in the backyard. In the garden to prepare for tomorrow, because I'm going to do planting tomorrow. So I'm going to go take some dirt back there and start dumping some of that stuff down and getting it mixed in. And then tomorrow will just be a matter of basically taking my, sowing the seeds and doing all that crap and just be done with that. So, all right. Go ahead and click this. But anyways, oh yeah. So there you have it, guys. So again, we had the Arizona Coyotes take a 1-0 lead over the Predators, and then the Panthers take a 1-0 lead over the Islanders. Remember, these are best of 5 series. And then I think we'll be through this before the NHL even gets to the point where they start these games, and then we can work through the round robin stuff for the higher seeds, and then figure out from there how the seeding works, which that's going to be insane. It's going to take forever. I don't understand how they're going to do that. I think the seeds that lose these games are eliminated, if I remember correctly, right? So whoever loses these games is actually eliminated from the playoffs. So, and then basically whatever seeds are left, and they get matched up with the higher seeds, and then based on seeding, that sets the playoffs for Stanley Cup. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you guys for everyone who stopped by tonight. I appreciate it very much, dudes, as always. I'll try to stream. So in theory, I should be streaming tomorrow morning. So I'll try to get on at 10 a.m. to do some more of these games. Thank you, Dennis. Appreciate it, dude. I'll try to get on tomorrow morning to do some more of these games. So sure, you'll be working. That's true. I'll probably do the garden stuff like after that, which is going to suck because then it's going to be like, or I'll have to try to do it before 10 a.m. Otherwise, it's going to be like the sun's going to be like literally right over my head, like cooking me to death. But at least I'll just have, in theory, sowing to do. So, I mean, that's not going to take that long. Poke my finger in a hole and then stick some seeds in there, close it back up, and then like done. So, are we doing DayZ tonight? I mean, that's going to depend on when I get back from outside. So, I'm going to go do that. And then we can figure something out there. So thank you guys. There you go. Dennis is on now. So how about that, Preston? You can play with him for now or something. All right, but thank you guys again. Appreciate it, dudes. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.